What's going on, guys? It's JPA Football, and in this video I'll be predicting where I think some key free agents will be heading this offseason. Let's get right into it. Juju Smith-Schuster to the Chiefs makes sense to me for a number of reasons. I think Kansas City will be in the market for a wide receiver 2 this offseason opposite of Tyreek Hill. They had interest in Juju's services last year, but Schuster opted to run it back in Pittsburgh for one more year. This time around, however, it should be a no-brainer. Juju would fit very nicely into that Kansas City offense and can see a ton of production with defenses honing in on Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. This move would be cheap, and it makes too much sense for both sides not to do it. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler recently stated that Bears wide receiver Allen Robinson would be a good fit for the Colts, and I tend to agree with him. Michael Pittman broke out this season, notching 1,082 receiving yards along with 6 touchdowns. But after him, there was a noticeable drop-off in the Colts wide receiver room. Their next highest leader at the position in receiving yards was Zach Pascal with only 384. The Colts have a clear hole at the wide receiver position and need a proven receiver to throw into that offense. The Rams sent shockwaves through the league when they traded their second and third round picks this year for Broncos superstar pass rusher Von Miller. This method of trading draft capital for proven veterans is something that the Rams live and die by. After shelling out that draft capital, along with the fact that Von Miller has been on a tear recently, means that he'll have a lot of leverage, and that could lead to a handsome payday in Los Angeles. Von Miller says he wants to finish his career with the Rams, and I strongly believe that he will. With Blake Jarwin suffering a torn ACL, backup tight end Dalton Schultz became the Cowboys starter and ran with it in 2021.
Take what they give you, but be aggressive. From the 32, 2nd and 9. Down the field they go, and it is a touchdown to Dalton Schultz.
Schultz finished 3rd in receiving yards amongst tight ends, 3rd in receptions, and 5th in touchdowns. I believe he has played his way into a big contract and thus out of the Cowboys' price range. Enter the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have a ton of cap space and a huge need of talent at its skill positions. Dalton Schultz would serve as a nice security blanket for Trevor Lawrence. Brandon Scherff is set to make an unprecedented amount of money for a guard, with a contract that will likely pay him upwards of $17 to $20 million per season. That team likely won't be Washington, who could instead use that money towards a Terry McLaurin or Daron Payne extension. The Bengals seem like the perfect match. It's no secret that Cincinnati's offensive line has been below average. Joe Burrow has been the most sacked quarterback in the NFL this season and was sacked 9 times last week against the Titans. Signing Brandon Scherff would plug a huge hole along that offensive line and could make Joe Burrow that much better entering his 3rd season.